kinds of kids here today. It's always good to see. Come on down to the front. Some of my lamb services have been for older children, I guess, lately. But anyway, it'll be fun just to get up and go down and sit in front. We'll make a racket.
Come on, lady.
Good-looking group. Wow. Carice, would you take a picture of this with your phone? Yeah, get over there. This whole bunch here. One of them's wiggly and looks like sliding down.
She's been wiggly all morning.
Where are the gummy bears that I gave you?
In her tummy.
Hello, Lainey. How are you? You know your name, don't you?
Yeah.
Good-looking group there. Good-looking. Hi. I want to talk with you about water today. I talked a couple of Sundays ago about sign language, and I told you about Helen Keller. She was born in Alabama, in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and she could not, after an illness, she lost her ability to see. She couldn't see or hear. And so, growing up, she had to learn how to speak, how to listen to people by sign language, and we did some sign language. Do you know, let me ask you, you will have to know the Helen Keller story, or maybe you don't. This is a good place to begin. Do you know what the very first word Helen Keller learned to say? You remember what word? Have you ever heard that? It was water. Water. Her teacher, Ann Sullivan, took her out by the pump, and she was signing with the alphabet, manual, water, A-T-E-R. She was signing in the palm of her hand so she could feel it, and running that water over her hand. And then she put her hand on her throat, and she said, wah, wah, water, and water. I've got a little vial here. This is something I went to Hobby Lobby years ago, and I got this, and I put this water in there. And it's got a label on top right here. So, can you see it? There's a picture on the desktop there, Carter. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. I just named it last night. There's two pictures there. We're going to use both of them. Yeah, there's me. It's a shame that I look like a really old fat guy, and that was taken nearly 20 years ago. But I have a water bottle, and I'm catching some water that comes from a sluice going out into a waterfall, and that is in the land of Israel. It's at Caesarea Philippi, up at the foot of Mount Hermon, and caught some water. I don't know how they let me take that water through customs, but I brought that water all the way from the Holy Land, from the place where Jesus lived, and that water comes out of the mountain streams from the snow melting on top of the mountain. It flows down into the waterfalls of Banyas, and then it flows into the Sea of Galilee, where Jesus walked on the water. Remember we studied that in Bible school? And then it goes from the Sea of Galilee into the Jordan River, and that's where Jesus was baptized. That's where John the Baptist baptized people in water. Then it goes down to the Dead Sea, and that's where it stopped. But this is water. This water came from there. I've had it a long time. Miss Terry, she was buying rings and bracelets and earrings that had Hebrew on them, and baskets and purses, and I was collecting water. Show that other picture there. I know what I did with my water, but I don't know what Miss Terry did with her water. But she caught some water anyway. We probably carried her around with us. But that's the kind of souvenirs I like. I hope when you grow up, that you get to go places and do things. And maybe you might one day get to go to the place where Jesus lived when he was here. So it's a wonderful place, the land of Israel. And this is a wonderful place. If Miss Terry had been there, and she was with the disciples, Jesus would say, where do y'all want to go? And she would say, let's go to Tyre and Sidon, because she wants to go to the beach. But if Jesus asked me, he said, where you want to go? I said, let's go up into the mountains. It's cooler up there. We would go to Mount Hermon. All right? So this was about a story about a time when Jesus took his disciples up into the mountains for a mountain trip. All right? I don't know what lesson that might teach other than have some wonderful memories, okay? And just your being here this morning for me is a wonderful memory. And I'm glad we caught it on film. We're glad you're here. Thank you for being here at our church today. Y'all go back and sit with your folks.
We're going to go to the nursery.
Go to the nursery and just wiggle there as much as you want to. So Danny, come and continue to lead us as we sing. God bless y'all. You guys going to go?
I guess he's going with them.
Okay.
She said, I'm going with
Bye,
them.
Mom.
Okay.
Bye, Mom.
Go back there and get it.
Now Andrew and Victoria's gonna wiggle because they ain't got nobody to look after.